What happened last time?
Jerk, shank the fucker.
Jerk did in fact shank a fucker.
Without consent.
Without consent.
He doesn't normally ask for consent before shanking fuckers. That's not normally how that works.
But according to him, he had the votes to do so.
Yes.
But Fitch was very upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's live talk about it.
Okay, Fitch wasn't upset about the concept of democracy. Fitch was upset about the concept of lack of transparency, I guess.
Oh, I meant he was upset about the fact that the guy was shanked. But
Yes.
yes,
True, but there was an
dive
aggravating,
deeper. Mhm.
yeah, there was an aggravating element to this that tells that some communication could have helped prevent a few undesirable situations,
Mhm.
which has been noted for the future.
Yes.
So we learned.
Well, I mean, questionably.
Yeah, there was a lot of discussion with Jarek about it. Jarek still doesn't feel that a conversation was needed. So there
Jerk
may
is
be
still jerk.
Jerk is still a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
that's discussed with Zoria
Mhm.
contacting Callan.
I made it clear
Yeah.
that Les was keeping the cape.
Well, yeah.
Zoria suggested offloading the goods from the party we killed, as that is not seen in good light to carry dead adventurer's gears. But Jarek thinks we can get away with it, so
He's
Zoria's
attached to
going
the
to.
immovable rod.
You get a new one. They're not rare.
No, but they are expensive and we're poor.
That's true.
You're like poor adjacent.
Oh, okay, are we running for an
lower
American
middle. We're
governorship?
lower middle class
Lower
that
middle
are
class.
and are converting our acres of property into trailer park. That's what we're doing.
Low income housing. We're gonna crash the entire farmstead's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you killed him. And then Zoria sent a message to.
Alan,
Yes.
That's right. Yes, that is what happened
which
last time.
resulted in a conversation in which Zoria was not the one sending multiple messages.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, they want us to go fetch a dwarf with three I forgot his
Braids.
name,
Braid.
braids on his beard, black hair, and a tattoo on his face, and Al Nuzat. No further description or context was added other than the fact that he might or might not be a key or a
Cutthroat.
cutthroat. Cutthroat adjacent, because the cutthroats are the cutthroats.
Perhaps you need better terminology for them.
Nah.
I like keys, but cutthroats is gonna stick. We all know that.
Unfortunately. It's even gonna stick with me, and I wish it hadn't.
I mean, you could make them all cutthroats. Relatively simple. So, what's the plan, fam?
I think the plan was we're immediately leaving for Al-Nuzat, wasn't it?
I thought
Almost. Yeah.
there was something somebody wanted to do first. Oh, we had to do the guard thing.
Yeah.
Right,
But I
yeah.
think, yeah, we should see to that because Zora is afraid of more looters. If
Uh,
what's his face, Castlemere comes back, we're fucked. We're losing it anyway. But looters we can deal with just some simple guards.
You do
Defend those
currently
tables.
have 4 people that live there.
Yes.
Carrie, Betty, Dave, and the younger groundskeeper, which I do not believe has a
I don't
name yet.
think he's been named yet. No.
Who
That
He was
hasn't
wants?
described
come
as
up
just
yet.
being relatively good at what he's doing, so he didn't need a name.
hmm Stanton.
Banton?
Stanton.
Stanton? Oh, God.
No.
No? If anybody else would like to name the NPC, they may.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Stanton's fine,
Ideal.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have
and since
Stanton.
it appears to be slipping y'all's memories, but Jarek was attempting to arrange a meeting with Reuni,
Oh, yes.
Yes.
confessed that whole little plot.
Yep.
Did
That is a thing that occurred.
Also,
Yes.
another important thing that occurred is Fitch added Roland to his jar of friends.
Yep.
Remus.
unbeknownst
Remus,
to
Roland
the party.
are, yeah, unbeknownst to the party.
Correct. As far as the guards go, we might have a problem because we never completed the guard's house.
That's okay, they can sleep in your beds.
Yeah.
The fuck they can.
Should have seen that coming, I guess.
From miles away, yeah. Say that again, Gump. Looking in my eyes.
Look Zoria in her eyes while you suggest that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, we might give him 10? I don't know. I don't care for these people yet.
So we're gonna have to give them something because we can't give them tents. They're gonna be out in the cold. It's still not warm yet.
No? Or you can simply leave it to Stanton and Carrie, who are younger folk.
To
And
build the guardhouse. That
no,
makes
To
sense, yeah.
to
guard the
guard the
house, I think.
house.
Yeah.
You know, Dave and Betty are competent to a certain degree.
Says the person who let, like, Betty and Dave let the house get looted.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying.
they stabbed Jarek pretty good.
Yeah.
After the house was looted.
Well, that's because he tried to break into their quarters.
Zoria is worried about looters.
Do we
So
think? What is there to loot? Just the furniture at the moment, right?
Just the furniture at the moment. Maybe a few belongings, but yeah, just the furniture mostly.
yeah, most of the personal stuff we're taking with us beyond.
Yeah. Are we really that worried about the furniture at the moment?
No.
Because to pay for guards, we may end up having to pay more than we paid for the furniture.
Zoria will be upset, but she can live with it.
We can always buy or make more furniture.
I mean, think of it this way. If we do get looted, then Zoria has something to take her frustration out.
True. Okay,
Not
it's
wrong.
decided. No guards.
No guards. You guys could just switch to pillows everywhere instead of
Pillows?
furniture. Just
Are you
chairs without
suggesting
the
we?
wood.
Or you could
Again,
just leave your pet to guard the place.
Yeah.
That.
No, wait. We're gonna need Fitch.
Oh.
For a
No.
second there, I was like, yeah, that would work, and then I'm like, wait, no.
I'm sorry.
What
That
pet?
was meant to be Fitch?
Party's pet, yes.
Best doesn't see him that way.
Nope.
No,
Not at
nobody
all.
sees
That's
him that
right.
way.
Vess sees him as an absolute fucking joke, just like the rest of them.
Doesn't seem that way either.
It's just coming along. The house will be fine or it won't. We'll find out.
Yeah. And again, worst case scenario with the furniture, we can always replace it with semis.
So, we are calm, I guess.
Swing through. Well, I guess we can just swing straight into Al Nazat, can't we?
You had a date or a meeting that you wanted to set up. I believe
Well,
you're gonna.
yeah,
Oh,
they
it
also
was-
didn't accept, so.
Yeah, wasn't you
Yeah,
wanted
but
a meeting with the Grim Marauder?
Yeah, but if they're not going to arrange it, there's no reason to stop.
I feel like letting that hang might be a mistake.
I agree, but again, like, if they're not going to say anything, showing up to harass Vastille isn't going to get us very far. Vastille's going to be Vastille.
Yeah,
And
she
Zora will.
asked why you wanted a meeting, and you were like,
Radio silence.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because the sendings ran out. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Zora totally didn't have any more 4th level spell slots.
She does, and she would remind Jarek of this, and also remind that we probably should give some context as to why
Fair.
we're trying to visit the Grim Marauder without revealing that we may or may not be planning another coup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, Jarek. Yeah, we're probably going to want to send that. As far as wheezing goes, though. Shit. What excuse to use?
There were a great number we could use.
Yeah, it's not for lack of numbers, it's too many. Suppose just go with the classic and tell her it's for her eyes only, or her ears only. Though
Zora
Bastille
will
will
say
probably get
this,
pissed at that.
but she will add that it comes from one of those who have released her. And to please notify the Grim Marauder of that, if possible. Polite, like,
Yeah.
not demanding in tone.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't see that going well either way because Bastille's Bastille.
Maybe you don't know this, but I was there too.
Now I'm out.
Oh shit, if she's not gonna fucking arrange it, like Jared's still not gonna push for this Overwatch.
Hmm?
Well,
Yeah, maybe handle it on the way back.
alright.
Gives Bastille time to ruminate.
Sure. So you set off to Carcom. Do you have any business to do in Carcom?
I think we were saying that since there was no business, we would set off straight for Al-Nazat.
Oh, just pick up the road on the north side of Carcom?
Yeah, is
Yeah,
that what
okay.
we...
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And there's maybe pick up supplies at best, but they'd be like pick up feed and go.
Sure. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
if you
true.
wanted to
And
talk to
Rav.
Hob or to Rav.
Zoria would like to have a quick chat with Hob, but she would next day do a sending to see if she could call on him, or if he's able to receive her. Just for
How-
a quick few questions and maybe directions for some people she might be looking for.
Oh, You're calling ahead?
Yes, I
How
have decided to be polite.
how new of Zoria.
Yeah.
It's a first for all of us.
Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah. Sure, I'll be home. You swinging in today?
Zora would specify, yes.
Okay. Great. So you go to Hobbs before leaving town. Soria and anyone else?
How far away of a trip is Alnazat? Was it a week?
Elmazat is
A week north.
week
Thus,
week and a half, yeah.
thus we'll go to pick up ration.
It was a week and a
Or-
half because we were delayed by 3 fucking nat ones.
Yeah.
And we got back down in weather. It's a week without bad weather.
You also fought a dragon.
Thus we'll check in with, well, Fitch has good berries. I mean, we'd still ask if he needs rations or if Zoria needs rations. So rations for 3 for at least 2 weeks.
Technically, I believe Zora still has some rations.
Yeah, I've got 14, but that's not enough for there and back.
Zora has 9, so
Also not enough for there and back.
We need a
maybe we
total of.
top up. Yeah.
Fitch has some.
Fitch has good berries, but Vest will still pick up full 30 rations. There and back,
Zora will pick
60
up.
rations.
Yeah. Zora will pick up half of that.
Okay.
We'll split.
If Vest bought 60 rations, how much is it per one copper?
0.5 gold pieces.
It's 5 silver per ration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So 30 gold.
For 60
Zoria
rations.
chips in.
Is that it?
I don't
Seems a
know.
bit over.
I don't know. Fitch, do you want rations? Fitch doesn't want rations.
Fitch will not respond to the question, simply reach into a satchel and put a good berry in his mouth.
Pupil style, it just direction.
Crackberry.
No, these ones don't have this one doesn't have fairy dust on it.
Fitch has his own personal supply of fairy fire.
Yeah, it's 5 silver. Damn.
Yeah, Vest buys 60 ration.
Okay.
And we'll give 30 to Zoria.
Okay.
Zora will give us 15 gold.
Okay. Good to go.
And given their luck in the world, Jerk will also buy 60 rations because.
Wow. Prepping for the worst, guys.
Jerk knows who we are.
We never return to Karkam. The world ends, and we have to survive. Fend off for ourselves.
Yeah.
Vess also, like, Vess's concept was both Zoria and Vess have enough to split with Fitch, even though he didn't say he wanted any, but if we have extra.
Or
Go
you
for it.
want something other than good berries.
We'll also need some for the dwarf on the way back.
Or if we can convince him to take anything other than good berries. Unlikely,
Fitch
but
can
possible.
literally produce 110 good berries per day.
Yep. Oh,
I'm not eating anything else.
I know this, Vess knows this, but it's still an effort to convince him to eat real food.
Not just vitamin pills.
Doctor knows best.
Can't live on supplements. Watch me.
Right? Is that a challenge?
Yeah.
Accepted.
Yeah. There you go, a gym bro that picked up druid spell, Goodberry, and just only does Goodberry with it.
You don't understand. It has the perfect macros.
I
It's got what? It's got electrolytes. It's what lizards crave.
why do
Oh
lizards crave
God. Oh, I just had a stroke.
it?
That movie turned out to be oddly prophetical.
No,
Oh
let's
my
Oh.
not.
god.
Let's
Yep.
not. Yes, but let's not.
I mean, specifically prophetic of America. But you know, yeah.
Terry Crews would make a better president. Moving on.
Shh.
So we got the rations and the feed. I'm imagining.
And while Vess goes to do that, Soria can go to Hubs with whoever else wants to go to Hubs.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
And Jarrett can go get some rope. Because there's no reason to believe this dwarf is going to come willingly.
Yeah, have rope.
Probably some shackles is a good idea.
Yeah, shackles are more expensive. And Shabar is in action.
But we have rope.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can just cut off his tendons and his foot. That'll just, yeah.
Jarek also has rope, but I mean, I'd rather have too much than too little.
Sure. Yeah. Just head to toe, wrap him in rope. Sure. Zoria, you go to Hobbs.
There is two things she would like to know. Two referrals, really. One, who is his book guy? Or book guys? Or book society? Book club?
Book Society.
Who's in your book club?
How does he get books? Because it's not buying them from bookstores. So Zoria's interested to know who she would have to talk to get some more specific tomes either found or brought to or offered, I guess.
Um, he
Give her the
doesn't
fix. You know she's good for it.
doesn't really have a specific book guy. Hobb has picked them up over the course of his years. Um, in various places, cities, while he was out wandering.
Rakshasa corpses.
Yeah.
Does he have anyone close by that he can recommend?
Well, he used to talk with the librarian here in town, uh, which is a good source for getting books in from somewhere else. Um, and that's how he gets them in town, more or less.
Okay, Zora will make a note to talk to the librarian.
Mm-hmm.
And she also asks if the librarian would be a good starting point to look for a local historian.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Zora will thank Hob for his help.
You're welcome.
Ask him if she can get him anything from Al-Mazad.
Um,
Or two.
they have some really good salt. Did you bring me a bag of salt? It's dried from the sea. They evaporate the water off of it.
Yes.
We become spice traders.
We become spy traders.
Add it to the list.
Mhm.
Look at Zoria being, what's that word again?
Proactive.
Diplomat. No, I
Nope.
don't think it's that
Nope.
one.
No,
No.
no, it's not that one.
Not in the lexicon
Polite.
yet.
Polite?
Yeah.
Nah, she doesn't know that word either.
Mm,
It's definitely not that one.
If Tilly is
Aromatic.
around,
That's
if
it.
Tilly is around, she will avert her eyes.
No, oh no, salty bitch. Found it.
No, avert her eyes in shame, I might add. A little bit of shame. Just
Tilly is not there.
okay, good. That doesn't manifest then. Does the librarian have a name, Gump? Just so I can write it down. Because I have decided to actually be proactive here.
Are my
Spurn.
notes not good enough, Pink?
They are great, but I realize that I need to start organizing what the fuck I want to do. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get anything accomplished. So,
I'm about to get real offended.
no, don't worry. Your notes are fine. They're great.
Librarian Ria.
Spell that for me.
All right.
Not RHEA.
All right.
Somebody,
RHEA.
write it down, please.
However you want to spell it. He just says it.
I'll use an action to ask Hob how to spell it.
Could you write that down?
Mhm.
Okay. I think that's it for me for now.
Sure.
Yeah, not much for a jerk to RP here. I mean, buying rope isn't exactly the
Nope.
extravaganza event.
Yeah. Okay. So you get your supplies and you head north along the road to El Nuzat with your how many horses?
4.
You took all 4 horses.
Oh, we only need 2, really.
Yeah, we should 2, 3 max. We should at least leave them with one capable horse in case anything happens there.
I mean, we take bubbles, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
always.
bubble
Bubbles
boy.
always.
I would like to imagine that Zoria refuses to hitch Bubbles next to another horse because any other horse next to Bubbles would be inferior and Bubbles would have confidence issues then. So I would like to imagine that Bubbles remains perpetually unhitched to another horse because it is superior.
Got to keep the race purity as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Zoria thing to do.
That is a very Zoria thing to do.
That, yeah. So we take 2 horses in the carriage,
Those
or 2 and bubble.
Doing Bubbles.
Yeah, I'd say 2 on Bubbles is probably the smart call.
okay. And Zoria proceeds to ride Bubbles most of the way.
Wait, but then who's
The
driving
other
the
2
carriage?
horses are pulling the carriage. Oh, wait, that's a good point.
Yeah, who's driving the carriage?
Fitch?
The pet will do it.
Does
Fetch
Fitch-
can drive it. This Fitch?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot is possible with Speak with Animals, y'all.
A lot is possible with Speak with Animals. Yeah.
Not
Cool.
wrong.
So Fitch casts Speak with Animals and tells the horses, presumably something along the lines of, yeah, we're just going north to find a guy.
Fitch doesn't even know that much about the plan.
Oh.
Fitch just tells the animals we're going that direction,
That way.
and I like you, and your fur is soft, and your mane is pretty.
Hmm.
Fitch is building the horse's confidence.
Oh, thank you. It's the all the oats they give us. It really helps.
I wouldn't put it beyond Zoria to be giving Bubbles something like horse Maybelline.
Oh my gosh, talk with
Mane and
Bubbles.
tail.
Bubbles has got to have like a deep Jersey accent.
Yeah, Gump, what does Bubbles sound like?
Yeah, Gump.
Ooh.
What does Bubbles sound like? What
Mm.
Does
does
Fitch
Zoria's
speak with
Zoria's
Bubbles?
animal companion?
Well, and does
Second longest.
Zoria see Fitch talking to Bubbles? And if so, what is Zoria's reaction?
Zora just
Let me
begins
check the
tilting her head.
duration of the spell. It's a 10-minute.
Mm-hmm. Does Fitch
Um,
try to talk with Bubbles?
Yes.
Okay.
I presume the conversation with the horses happens either right as we set off or right as Fitch is saddling them.
So possibly Zora is not present. Okay.
Be hilarious
actually-
if Bubbles just turned around. Oh, Fitch, I'm so verklempt.
Come on, Gump.
Just a moment. I have to. I have the accent. I just have to make sure I can get it out.
Ooh, that's promising.
What is Zoria's second longest companion? That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
Second oldest companion sound like?
Okay. Yeah, so it's great. They give me all the good food and we eat it. They're wonderful. Zori is a little heavy, but she is a good master.
Oh,
Abort!
Zori can't hear nothing.
Zoria can't understand. What does Fitch say?
I am a nice and strong horse, though. It is okay. It is good for my shoulders.
Fitch nods, smiles, puts a good berry in his palm.
palm.
Oh,
Oh.
This will make you strong.
Oh no.
he eats
Oh,
it
yes.
like a sugar cube. The wet tongue and muzzle of the horse just absorbs the palm of Fitch and removes the good berry.
Well, Fitch will kind of go about to all three animals in sequence and just give them little pep talks.
Okay.
You are my friend. I love you. You're so soft. If you need anything, neigh twice. Kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, they take it in stride and are happy to continue the journey.
The next time Fitch sees so after Fitch gets the animals
Mhm.
taken care of, next time he sees the party, he will very bubbly, like a 5-year-old that just discovered something new and exciting, will be like, I had a great conversation with the horses. Almost as good a conversation as I have with my squash.
You talk with horses often?
Yes.
Seems sensible to me. I spend most of my time talking to a dagger.
And our conversations are fabulous.
Yes, they are, Vishla. Yes, they are.
I have spent a long time talking to owls, so I understand. But in your case, I believe it's through magic. Well, mine is too, but you don't speak at horses, you speak with them. Yes?
Fitch nods.
Like they talk back?
Fitch nods.
Zoria,
Zoria will make a note of that.
Zoria, do you talk to your horse? I mean, like, does your horse respond to you?
No, don't know how to talk with animals. That is something I could do, but never have bothered learning it. So
Wait, it's something you could do, but you never have. So it's something you can't do.
no, I just never bothered learning it.
That would mean you can't. I can end the world with magic, but I never bothered learning it. But it's something I could do.
Yes, that is also true.
Zoria always had human friends. Fitch had none, so Fitch improvised.
Yeah, I mean, I expect that you have like lizard friends.
Think that's racist?
Oh, is it? I mean, I had elf friends.
The jar comes out,
Yeah,
shaking a
those.
little.
They
They never
were
talked to
lizards.
Fitch. They never talked to Fitch.
I mean, are they lizards?
Did you know them?
Vaguely.
Did
Because
you
you had
see them when they were whole?
No.
and alive. Yes, need to add that.
Yeah. The answer was he just said no.
Oh, interesting.
I thought you said they were your tribe,
Yes.
but you never saw your tribe whole and alive.
Not really, no.
Did you wake up and they were all dead?
That would suggest
Sure.
Yeah, I mean that would suggest that
Hush,
when he
hush.
went to bed, they were.
Oh, that's true. How do we phrase this better? I think you all know what I'm trying to get at. Yes, people just seem to wake up and.
Yeah, no, this one's yours. I have no idea where to take this.
It shakes the jar a little.
Yeah, he's just kind of shaking the jar.
Did
Little
you
bits. There's like an eyeball, there's some fingers, there's just unidentified chunks of flesh.
did at
There's
any
a
point
neck vertebrae in there.
at any point in time did you try to doctor any of those friends? Oh, at least there's that.
Too
They
many
were already
pieces to
dead.
fix.
Oh,
Where did you meet your tribe?
Fitch was born.
To a living person or from an egg?
An egg.
An egg. So you hatched.
Yes.
Okay. What next?
I assume this is
Fitch
all
wasn't
on the
alone.
road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
why
on the
not?
rock.
Fitch
Yes,
wasn't
please.
alone. Many years. Much time.
Clear memories of it all. Yes.
Yes.
And then you met your tribe.
No.
Okay, what's next?
Fitch was alone. Many, many years. came back one time to bits. Fitch collected the bits. They will be Fitch's friends.
Fitch went back where?
To the hatching site.
Oh.
Maybe we're making assumptions about how lizard folk culture works. It's possible.
I don't know the first thing about lizard folk.
Neither
Going to
does
add that to
Fitch.
the list.
Yeah, I feel the implication here is lizard folk don't know much about lizard folk culture.
Or maybe Fitch was cast out from a young age because he came out fucking sideways and they wouldn't let him come back.
Interesting statement from Fitch.
Out of character.
I'm adding that to the list, that line of research.
Lizard
I
folk?
have, yes, I have clue of how I can continue to be more productive and more, well, better with results, Jarak. Some
I thought
spy
getting you
plan.
books was going to do 90% of it.
No. I'm expanding to new horizons. Yes.
What are you doing?
You'll see later.
Oh, gonna keep me on. Okay, okay. Pins and needles.
Zora's doing something very secret. She's going to start talking to people.
Oh, we've truly hit the end times.
Yeah.
That's D&D for you. That's peak D&D.
Mm.
We're desperate. What are we
Talking to
gonna do?
people?
Talk to people.
A new adventure.
And Zoria's character arc is complete.
At a young age, Zora struggled to order pizza, but now she does not.
Still struggle to order pizza.
Now the party left her behind in her home in New York, where two burglars are trying to get in, and she creates Rube Goldberg machines to stop them.
I've seen that movie.
We're calling it Hobgalone.
Oh god.
Go to jail.
Mhm.
Go to jail.
So who would like to roll for your Fitch? May roll
It should have the honor. Yes.
with advantage.
Rolo.
Survival.
Yes.
You sure you want to give me advantage on this?
Yes. How did you do?
19.
Oh, okay. Well, you make good time on the first few days,
That's ominous.
speaking with the horses and ensuring that everything goes smoothly. One of them tells you in the beginning of the second day when you speak with them, or how often do you speak with them?
Harness on and harness off. Twice a day.
Okay. One of them tells you on the evening of the first day, that they have a thorn riding up one of their legs.
Well, Fitch will set about removing it.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be very doctorly about it.
Okay.
In an eloquence that the party just really hears a bunch of hissing. But he's like, okay, I'm gonna touch your leg now. Is that okay? Okay, I'm gonna run my legs down. I'm gonna touch it. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Like, very careful and meticulous. but only for the horse.
I
Yep.
just imagine hiss, and Jarek being like, is it okay to leave Pitch? Does that look okay to you?
It's just aggressively groping a horse and hissing.
I mean, I feel like Zoria knows more about horses than I do. But I
Here's the
feel like
bubbles.
years with bubbles.
I'm just saying.
But
I-
if the horse was upset, I feel like it would just kick the little guy in the face.
You think?
I'd
Did
ask
I ever tell you
Zoria.
guys that story?
Huh?
Yeah,
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
not to them maybe, but I know it.
Not to them.
You
Let me see
get
if I can
kicked
find
by
my
a
phone.
horse?
Right in the center of the face. You can't see it on camera. Half an inch to either side, and
You
I'd
did
be
mention
blind.
this once before.
Yeah, I'll try to find the picture where I'm covered in blood.
Yeah, I remember seeing
Yeah.
the picture.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have memories of this.
It took me a second. I'm like, what? Oh, yes. I remember seeing the picture.
Yeah, you'd
Oh.
have to ask
Yeah.
Zoria, but she knows more about horses.
I mean, I'm sure if Zoria's not stopping him.
If
I'm
it's
just
not
saying,
bubbles, she doesn't care. Yeah, is she even
I have to
present?
pay good money at the brothel to get groped that way.
In my experience, if horse doesn't like, he kicks. It's not a very efficient defense method. Warg is better that way. They bite.
The
Chop
fuck,
limb off.
the fuck is a warg?
Oh, they are wonderful creatures.
You,
Hobgoblin like to tame more, and she goes on.
you get them if you breed a bear and a wolf and a hobgoblin.
Oh, so Zoria could have baby wargs?
Say this out loud.
Yeah.
What? No, it's not how it works. We tame, domesticate, train for war.
So you don't fuck a bear.
No, where did bear come? No.
I'm
You have
suspicious.
very strange imagination, Jarek.
Yeah. Oh, I. Yeah, sure.
Thanks,
I
Hopefully
Fishler.
not.
You got me in trouble.
Hopefully not thinking of what I think you're thinking. Bitter
No, well, not
thoughts.
now. Nope, there it is. How dare
If we're
you?
camping, in the background there's a tent rising itself up, just alone. Zoreka's unseen servant and the
Unseen
coach.
servant.
The one spell we all knew she would abuse the shit out of.
Bougie
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I have a servant now.
I'm so happy we could talk you into getting that spell. That is the most Zoria spell in all of D&D.
Yeah. But no, Jarek, I do not fuck bears.
I mean, no judgment if you did.
What about wolves,
Who
Jared?
would fuck bear?
Fuck wolves?
What about wolves?
And are you really that curious?
I mean, I am now.
Go fuck wolf. Don't ask me.
What about a werewolf, Jarek?
What was that from Bishla?
What about a werewolf, Jarek?
I think at this point you're just trying to take advantage of the fact that I'll listen to you.
And somebody has to.
Man, no, I was hoping Zoria would just spit out a warg any day. That sounds fun.
Zora puffs, walks away.
Okay. Does Fitch have any bedtime activities to do? Or Jerk? Or Vessian?
It's just gonna climb a tree and build a nest.
And for Jarek. All the normal tinkering with his arm stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bess is
nothing
gonna
new.
drink.
Okay. You all build a small fire, stay up a little bit, and sleep by the fire. And Zori in her tent,
Mhm.
who's sleeping in the cart.
Jarek, more likely.
Yeah.
Okay.
More defense from potential sun.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking to get a tan.
Sure. The second day rolls around and goes well, smoothly. You make good time. And you cover good distance. And the third day rolls around. Bright, sunny, the ground is drying up. Jerk hates it. But it's good traveling weather. Alright. Who's next?
What do you mean, who's next?
Somebody else is rolling.
With survival?
Oh, okay, I guess that would be Jarek then.
Yeah. Go down the list.
Is it with advantage?
Nope.
Or is this flat? Alright. Oh, 11.
11. Okay. Uh, it begins to sprinkle and rain on the third night out of Karkam. Slowing progress that you had been previously making to not a crawl, but a typical pace. You guide the cart through ruts and down the paths in the road that leads to Al Nuzat.
We didn't hit any dragons on the way.
If not yet.
God damn it.
The rain persists for 2 days. But somebody else gets to roll.
My turn.
I'll do it. No, who rolled?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fine,
Oh, we were
please.
going down the list.
Oh, are we?
No.
Now is Licky,
Please.
Jarek, Bess.
Hmm?
Oh. Am I rolling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we all seeing the same thing? Am I on the bottom here? Am I
Yes.
bottom?
Yeah, you're bottom.
Yeah,
You're bottom,
it's
bitch.
alphabetical, right?
Yeah.
You said survival?
Unless you have something else.
8.
Okay. The rain gets a little heavier on that evening.
Quick question.
Yes.
Fitch made his with advantage,
Yes.
and these two don't have advantage. Is that an oversight, or is that just because I had speak with animals up?
This is because you have speak with animals.
Okay.
The rain uh gets heavier on the
6.
6th night, thank you. 6th morning. And you are bogged down a bit. As you pass on the side of a hill, the cart starts to slip and skid sideways down the hill. Eventually, you all have to kind of jump off your horses or out of the cart and push, dig in your heels with the animals to haul the cart back up the hill and prevent it from slipping. And you lose about a half a day in just going slowly and making sure you have good footing and conditions to travel in. You check the road before you traverse it. Watch for washouts. Zoria,
Hmm.
you are next.
I'm gonna be that person.
The dice have been slowly decreasing.
Yeah, I'll wait for Zoria's roll.
Survival,
Survival.
which is a negative modifier for Zoria.
Probably.
Which is why she's gonna roll high.
Yep. -1. 10. So
9.
actually 11. Sorry.
Mm,
Oh, 11, so 10.
10.
Alright. It is not a fast day, not a slow day. The rain lessens up a little bit. Intermittent showers. And it is a little warmer. And you make this slow but steady pace for the next few days. Eventually, the 4 of you, plus 3 horses, plus all of Fitch's friends, arrive in Al Nuzat.
After how many days?
Oh, no, because Fitch had really good. Call it 9.5 days. 8.5, 9.5 days. 9.5 from your estates.
Are we cool with just taking 9 days of rations then?
Presumably. Unless somebody wants to eat Fitch's berries.
Is everybody's hesitant? Okay. Well, at least the horses had berries.
The horses do eat of
Oh.
Fitch's berries.
Are the horses grazing? Is that even possible? Or are they touching their food?
Well,
Horses will literally eat themselves to death if given the opportunity. Their stomach will signal that they are full from the good berries, but they will eat regardless.
didn't know that. I'm not a botanist.
You have
I
to
don't-
be
I don't-
really careful with horses. They will quite literally eat themselves to death.
I just don't know enough about horses. I'm bowing to that one. It makes sense.
Sure. I don't think it's a problem if they're grazing, however. But they eat 2 good berries a day from Fitch. But you just give them one? Hmm. Yeah. I figured being a bigger animal.
Bitch knows not to overdo it with precious things.
Oh.
Okay. But you make it to the city of Al Nuzat.
Dora would suggest looking for accommodations.
Al-Nuzad is the same city we're at before, right?
Yes.
For
Yes.
route.
So you
So
do
we already know our way around somewhat.
somewhat, yes, and you do potentially have a contact here.
Yeah, isn't Callum supposed to be here?
No, he wasn't
No.
going to meet us here.
Oh,
But we have the guy. That's Zoria's super good friend.
Yeah. What was his name?
I was waiting for
Zora
that.
doesn't remember his
Blairio.
name.
It was
Blairio?
Blairio.
Blairio.
Yeah, Balerio.
I guess we
Thank you,
have to
Lucky.
pay Blairio a visit.
Memory like a steel trap. Or do you just read all of your notes for Al Nuzat before session.
I obsessively read all my notes ever before every session.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even know me. No, I just remember that one because of how stupid it was to spell.
Yeah.
Because it reminded me so much of Mario. I
Yeah.
thought of Mario every
So I'm
time I
not the
spelled
only
it in the
one.
fucking notes.
Makes me think of the hotel.
The Bellagio?
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of Mario, and that I just hated the name so much, so I remembered it.
That tracks. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
This is the power of hatred.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Maybe we should visit
We're gonna
Mario.
contact you, Mario.
Accommodations and getting the horses set up, and then
Yeah, true.
Bellagio.
I want to see. It is another matter. We should contact Callan, but I think that maybe Gladio. Maybe that was it. No, that is stupid. I got it wrong. I'll just call him you. We'll see if this Ravnus's man has any contacts or leads to another problem we're having.
Which problem?
Castlemere.
Oh. Suppose it doesn't
Ravnus
hurt.
had ways in underground. He said so. Maybe his man has them here. Maybe he's operating here.
We did put a lot of effort into scaring the shit out of him.
Yes.
Yeah,
So he
good
should
time.
cooperate.
Good times. He's never met me, so
You're a new guy, and he's lizard too. But he should know me. And
Yeah.
Viz.
yeah, I imagine he knows both of you very, very well. I cannot imagine otherwise.
Mm-hmm. We should pay him visit, but first tell Callum that we're here. And Zorid is ascending. Are you waiting?
For what you're
Okay.
gonna say.
We're in Al Nuzat. We need more details on the mark, location, profession, aliases, any kind of context. Otherwise, it's difficult.
Roll a d20. Okay. 1. No reply.
I feeling when Zoria rolls so poorly that Callum gets assassinated because of her.
You shut your whore mouth.
Zora waits and waits and waits, and I guess nothing replies.
Mhm.
Is it the middle of the day? Is it like an odd hour?
I don't know when you send it.
What was it, day or night when we arrived?
Oh, dusk.
Not so long after, so would be weird for him to be meditating.
Okay.
So I'll make a note of that, and we'll try again later.
Okay.
I have no reply. Probably meditating.
Why do you think meditating?
He didn't reply.
You
That he
realize
said. Yes.
you realize there are more options than meditating or dead.
Well, maybe he's on another plane, but I find that unlikely.
There's a lot of jumping going on. Okay. Guess it doesn't
This,
matter.
do you know,
Suffice to say, he's not
do you,
here
kn-
now.
do you know about his sleeping habits? Do you think they may have changed? Well, you don't sleep, you meditate.
No. Oh, I know. I don't know about that type of stuff.
Okay. We'll try at a more convenient hour, I suppose. I like it how Chaz just mutes himself to cough and it just comes out the other end.
I try. I do.
Yeah,
don't
the
wanna
same
cough in
thing
your
happens vice versa sometimes.
Yeah.
The volume is considerably decreased, however. So, I
Mhm.
mean, still worthwhile.
Great. So,
So, no Callum.
no Colin. No. Fitch, do you have anything you would like to do upon seeing Al-Nuzat for the first time?
Mm, no.
Okay. You all find an inn room. There is a lot of talk about the drow.
Oh, are they here in the city or no?
They are not. You don't notice any in the city.
Okay, interesting. Do we
Central is home.
notice? Yeah, do we notice what we call people preparing or organizing to march or something?
No, but there are a lot of people wearing weapons. A lot of people walking with walking sticks, quarterstaffs, bows strapped on.
Folks is prepared.
Yeah, does it feel like this was different from the first time we were here, where it's a little bit more?
Yes, it is
Okay.
more mm, military, not military, but more not even on edge. It seems like something they do at this point, given the time that has passed since the Drow took Karkon in the early winter.
Okay, I need to ask something about world building here, Gump,
Yes.
or something that might have happened. Do we know if the Drow conquest went on or it just stopped at Karkom, and it is assumed that the LK ruling from Karkom has been able to enforce a rule here?
Would Zoria have kept up on any of that?
Yes. She would have kept up on how our benefactors are doing and if they need any help.
Look for them opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There has not been direct mention of drow excursions to Karkon, or excuse me, to El Nuzat.
Mhm.
However, to the south, the drow took advantage of the recent demon attack.
Oh.
Durham Darnum.
In Durham, yes. And have offered a helping hand where the dwarves are willing to take it, which is not very much.
So the drow now have a foothold in
Bomberlin.
yeah, that one. Not just at
Um,
Gieldwin.
it's more a humanitarian aid issue than it is a military issue. Food,
Okay.
building supplies, trade.
Good for them. The things in Echialdrum are quiet then. There's no
Actually, Eldrin has been quiet.
uprisings.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Another point. Anyone recognize us? Because I don't think we're bothering in disguising.
Yeah, I am disguising. Let me roll for it.
Fitch, what do we got?
She's Dragonborn Fitch.
6.
Not really, but yeah.
6.
The paper mache horns got damaged in the rain.
They aren't paper mache.
I know.
They look
the glue-
very real. But
But the glue
perhaps,
holds them. Yeah.
so Fitch's natural coloration is more blue and green mottled. But when he's in his Dragonborn disguise, he takes like a green powder to kind of even out the coloration a little bit. So like the makeup is like really patchy, and the horns are maybe on crooked, and
One's frontwards, one's backwards.
not that bad. But like the makeup is clearly running in some places, and his eyeliner is not on fleek. I think that's the term the kid. I think that's what the kids say.
I love how you're like trying to say what the kids say when you're one of the youngest here.
Pink is younger by a whole 8 months, I'll have you know.
Yep, and he is the youngest. So what do the kids say? Because you two are the kids.
I don't do makeup. I wouldn't know.
I've seen your people. Everybody in Brazil does makeup. You can't be naturally that beautiful.
They do the makeup that's under the skin, not the kind that you apply in the morning.
I think those are called vitamins.
Maybe it's
It's
her,
called
maybe
plastic
it's
surgery.
Maybelline.
No, it's called good berries.
Plastic surgery, yeah.
Just stuff a good berry under the skin.
I was just about to say that's how I'm gonna heal the next person that needs doctoring.
Smush it down.
Oh
into
God, I
them.
hope I don't need doctoring.
Yeah, I hope no.
They will forever
Someone's getting,
more be known as the Brazilian.
someone's getting slapped.
So,
But anyway, Fitch looks wretched.
yeah.
Yeah.
Almost sickly. More so than his normal appearance.
Hmm.
People
this
shy
point-
people shy away from him.
That's
we wanna
just
comment
shakes
on
his head
Fitch?
and is like, man, those good berries.
Azoria shrugs. No, she puffs, then shrugs.
Because it's important.
Yeah. It's her,
There
it's
is
her
a
one,
distinction.
it's her one bovine trait that needs to be maintained.
Just the
A little
one.
disappointed. A little disappointed she doesn't have a really big, like, nose ring.
No.
It circles her mouth. She has to feed food through it to eat.
That'll be too much. Any objections to going to Blériot?
None.
Thought you were gonna get lodging.
We did.
I think we just secured lodging.
Okay.
You just informed us about the lodging as we'd secured it when the
Sure.
question popped up.
Yeah.
Well, the
Okay.
questions began.
Okay. So you move on to finding Valerio, where you've met him before. In his warehouse, a little off the docks. Okay. And you just go in.
Yeah, Zoria is going to say that Zoria wants to see Blériot.
The people up front, who you've seen before, look at you, gain recognition, and leave.
They're like, not this shit again.
Yeah.
Looks like it's man, it's break time. Yep. Let's we're gonna go.
I think they remember
Yeah,
you, Zoria.
Yes, it's a good thing. That means Valerio is going to remember me. But Jarek, I wanted to ask you to maybe take this. Maybe be a little bit more delicate than I would.
Okay. And we want to use them
Excellent.
to see if they know anything about CM, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to introduce you as Jarek, or are we doing
Yeah, sure, that'll work.
fine?
Just make sure we don't mention Rav's name because I don't want to have to deal with him.
No, we're not here on Ravnus's business.
Yeah, it's enough that we just exist. I think you're kind of a standing icon of him at this point.
Good. I put a lot of work into that carving on his back. A lot of incomplete arcane symbols that might amount to something. He might blow up if I complete one or two. I don't know.
He could be a toilet bomb.
Yes, it's interesting.
All right,
Let's
well,
go.
let's go then. Oh, wait. Vest, you have your stick?
You turn and look, and Vess is just tapping his stick kind of over
Perfect.
his quarter staff over
I'll
his
turn to
shoulder.
Fitch. Fitch, can you look creepy?
Yes.
Perfect. As he knows damn well, Fitch is already creepy. All right.
It's just going to delicately kind of peel off the horns. Shove them in a jar of formaldehyde.
Is that? Nope. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's talk to Pelagio.
So you go into the warehouse
Yep.
and you go back through the semi-dark interior, dim,
Mm-hmm.
to the office of Valerio.
Yes.
Does it look like there's anyone inside?
Yes.
Is
Or is
it
going to visualize Blairio in her mind,
him?
and she's going to cast message.
Okay. Through the door.
A little bit further back, just for effect.
Mhm.
Just we're already here. You can't avoid us and can't stop us. Just piling on the intimidation.
Okay.
And Jarek will use the hat to make himself look a little more presentable, a little fancier.
Mm.
I would appreciate if you could come out of your office. There is someone I want you to meet. Now, if you'd be so kind. I would not like to interrupt you inside. You may reply.
Do I even have a choice?
There is no reply.
You hear some slamming of wood on wood.
Giggity.
And then the door opens. What? I haven't been taking from him.
Oh, is that
Simple.
any way to greet new friends?
Yes. Don't be rude to assume intentions.
I wouldn't consider any of you lot friends.
Then you're not
Fitch
thinking.
smiles.
The two of you fucking tortured me. And I guess you're associates. So,
Yes.
no, thanks. Please leave.
You're just unthankful. What were you gonna
I
say, Carmen?
wanted you to meet my friend here, Jarek. And Fitch is also a friend. This, I believe you remember.
Yeah. Um,
We have business of our own that we need your input. Maybe you can help us. That would be very much appreciated. Yes?
I could help you. I could help the people that held me to a wall and carved arcane sigils in my back.
Did they heal alright?
Uh, bitch.
This one is Doctor.
Yes.
This one can heal.
A little late for that.
No, you misunderstand. We brought this one just in case you wanted to have a repeat performance before you cooperated. We figured you'd last a lot longer, but with the doctor.
Fitch, do you want to show him the other people that you are looking to heal, perhaps?
Fitch his face lights up like Christmas morning, and the jar is swiftly pulled out and shaken like a snow globe before it's passed off to Bellario.
He does not, like, approach you.
Well, Fitch will kind of shuffle closer with the jar out.
Nope. Thanks. I'm good. Please.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What do you want?
Well, we need information, and it seemed like you were so intent to become closer acquainted to our associates' friends.
I'd really rather not, but it seems I have no choice.
That's correct. You're smart after all. Everything he said about you is wrong. So, what we need to know is about an individual named Castlemere.
Who?
Noble, Carcom,
A noble from Karkon.
yes.
Yeah, we have enough of them
Probably.
here.
Do you know?
Do you?
Yeah, I don't really deal in that whole circle, and I certainly don't give a shit about the nobles from Karkon.
Oh, you mean you have enough of your town's nobles, not the Carcon nobles, I see. Well, have you heard anything about a growing resistance regarding the Drow and LK? That'd be Queen Katarine.
How do you get from L to Queen?
You remember when I said you're so
No,
much smarter
don't
than
care.
people say? There you go.
Do I know anything about the resistance in Karkon?
Or here.
There's
They
not
might have
really a
flexed.
resistance here. It's kind of fuck the drow.
Oh, in general?
Yeah,
Hmm.
we're not gonna
I was
get
hop-
taken over by them like them pussies in Karkon.
Well, let's try this another way as well. We're looking for a given individual. Maybe you can help us. About yay tall, three braids in their beard, dwarf fellow, scar on his face.
Tattoo.
Oh, tattoo was it? I can't ever remember.
Yes. That too.
Dwarves, they're all as ugly as the others to me.
Blur is human, right? Yeah, he is.
Valerio is a dwarf.
Oh,
Doesn't change a fucking thing that George just said. That just adds to the fucking gamble.
Yeah, what do you want of this guy?
We need to have a chat with him. Don't worry, less knives and backs. Or,
The
well,
last conversation.
I suppose don't get excited either if he owes your money.
Roll intimidation.
Sure.
Someone with
I mean-
advantage or two of you.
Should.
I-
Alright, I got it.
Yeah, please do.
And that's still the wrong fucking
Next
command.
to me?
Oh, hush. 9. Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Okay.
Good thing you had advantage.
This is how we're doing today.
Mm-hmm.
All that roleplay. Got a jar of people in your hand. Jarek just apparently put on the pink fluffy hat.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks it's intimidating.
Mm-hmm. Look, there's a lot of dwarves down here, up here. We work the docks a lot. I don't know, maybe hang out and look around for him.
I suppose we should all take that as a you don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna need more, like, a name, maybe.
Well, Zoria, did you have anything for your old friend here? I'm getting bored with him.
Yeah,
Yes,
great.
turn around.
No.
I would like to see the scar ring.
No, you
It's
fucking
important.
weirdo.
It's important to see if it doesn't need touch up.
It doesn't need a touch-up, you fucking weirdo.
Don't talk to me like that. My kind
This-
does not take it kindly.
Obviously, you're not here on Ravenous's orders.
No.
So, no, you weirdo.
He's quite disrespectful.
Yes. Well, I would kindly appreciate it if you did do as instructed and held still. Suggestion, really. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Zoria's like, there's no reason I'm doing this. I'm just doing this to fuck with him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She specifically turned to Jarek and told him to take over this encounter because
I
he had a
know,
delicate touch.
Yeah, but this turned into something that she could do.
When all you have is a hammer, every problem starts looking like a nail.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you roll?
I'm sorry, I was looking to see if they were resistant to charm. But that I believe is elves.
Yeah, that's elves.
Yeah, that's all.
And gnomes are
Sleep and
resistant
charm.
to something.
Something or another.
He fails.
Like you can see it on Gump's face that he's like, "This is bullshit. You got to make a man turn around."
He turns around. The shirt's still on. And then he turns back around. There. Happy now?
I just believe she said held still.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I believe suggestion is one command.
No, that's command.
Command is one command.
Oh, command is one command.
Command is one command.
Turn
Yeah,
around and
suggestion
hold
lasts for 8 hours.
Oh.
So I could have him stand there holding still for 8 fucking hours if I
Uh-huh.
wanted to.
So he turns around and holds still.
Yeah. Zorish is going to gingerly lift up the shirt with those long ass nails she has and just
Fitch will be standing right behind her with his neck fully extended.
Looking around Zoria's side like,
yeah.
Very
Let me see my
curious.
patient.
In
Does this cop-
so one hand is kind of like on Zoria's back, just kind of like peeking around her, and the other is reaching into the satchel, pulling out a good berry and kind of mashing it between a couple of fingers.
How you make a good berry seem threatening is beyond me.
It's a gift.
Yeah. So Zora is going to run again. Sharp nail, gently on some of the scarring left. Just tracing something. It's all bullshit, but he doesn't know.
No, he doesn't.
And then she will,
Are you
unless
happy
Fitch wants
now?
to do anything. Yes. And she will just gingerly put it back.
As she's pulling the shirt back down, Fitch will, wherever the scoring is deepest, will kind of shove the good berry into the cracks of the folds of the skin. Just kind of gently smear the paste
Along his scars.
into the scoring.
Yeah. Oh, God, what are you... Oh, what are you doing?
Is Doctor.
Is Fitch.
Oh,
This
Gladio?
one heals.
Yes, he does.
This one makes it better.
that is the weirdest cream I've ever felt.
He's very good at what he does.
This one does magic.
Yes.
All better.
Thanks.
Gladio. I would appreciate if you can be more cooperative with us in the future. We have a relationship, yes? We don't want to make it worse, make it change.
You say to his back.
Yeah, to his back. He's still being held.
Mm-hmm.
He's still holding still.
Holding still, yeah.
Yeah.
Our relationship involves you treating me like a piece of meat.
Well, if there is anything maybe I could do for you for some coin, a favor, you could help.
Zora goes from torturing the man to trying to get him to give us a quest.
Yeah,
I fucking love it.
we can be very effective in many things. Quite destructively.
Kind of sounds more like flirting.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
Or
actually.
threatening.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
With
anymore.
Zoria, it's both.
Yeah.
This has gotten to a weird place. I'm not sure anymore.
I will take your penis and break it off.
Yep.
Don't want to do that sometime.
Hashtag goals?
I would rather you just leave, please.
Understood. We can respect that.
Can you?
Yes.
Don't.
We're able to take a step back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's been very disrespectful, Zoria.
I know. But I can forgive him. Our introduction was not very pleasant for him. A clear message had to be sent.
Mmm.
And a clear message was sent and engraved.
Yeah, I got it. You don't need to remind me that you're very scary people.
Well, I suppose we're done here. We have someone to go look for, don't we?
Yes. And Zoria will just
Release them.
and Blair and drops concentration on suggestion.
Okay. Okay.
Have a good evening, Mario.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the rest of the night off.
Rest is important.
Please don't ever come back.
Next time we come back, we might send ahead.
Please don't ever come back next time we're back.
Give you a little time to prepare. A courtesy. Yes? See if you're available.
Yeah, I will be sure to poison my water.
You're funny.
See, he even knows what you like in your beverages.
Hmm. Yeah, Zora turns around. There's a smile on her face because she just did something she thought she couldn't. She talked to someone.
I mean, that's one way to look at it, I guess. Look on the bright side.
And Fitch doctored.
Doctored. Which
In,
helped.
in Fitch's way. I'm going to crush up some berries and just...
I would like to think doing that enough times over a great enough span would actually help the scoring, but who knows?
I could not tell you. Because I think good berries are a calorie thing.
So magical.
Yeah.
I just love how Fitch is basically the blueberry essential oils lizard. It's fucking great.
Yeah. Good berries, they're good for everything.
I mean,
Salves and eating and
they do
constipation.
technically restore 1 hit point.
That's what I'm saying. You restore a hit point, so
When
maybe it helps the
consumed.
scoring just a little bit.
When consumed through the flesh.
He's not an
I mean,
ooze, he's a dwarf.
how does it work
Can
if we
I?
stuff a taco in a wound? Do you absorb the calories?
But it's not. It's not about the calories. It's about the magical healing.
Yes.
Could
Oh,
I
yeah,
roll a
obviously.
d20, and if I get a nat 20, it heals a little bit of the scarring?
Roll a d20.
I will bring out my good dice for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I wish
where
you
are
hadn't
they?
said that because that's a surefire way to get good dice to roll badly. They
Yeah,
get
I
stage fright.
know.
1 in 20 chance that he
Here they
heals a little bit.
are. All right, baby, don't hurt me now.
Or that good berries heal a little bit.
Oh wait, that's a d12. Wrong dice.
Oh.
A 2.
Add a
See,
0.
Only a factor of
exactly.
10 too few.
Hey, that just means I have to repeat the process another couple times. That 5% is gonna happen eventually.
No.
Yes.
That's the
Oh
gamble.
Fitch is gonna wake.
I count on it. Yeah.
Valeria's gonna wake up in his bed to a lizard smearing good berries on his skin.
Never let Fitch find out if you have a scar.
Oh boy. Keep your clothes on, Vess.
Zora's gonna have to double
Zoria
check.
too.
Yeah.
She had the lashing
Mhm.
scars.
Zora's gonna have
Yeah,
to
that's
start
true.
double checking all the people that she systematically scarifies to make sure that Fitch doesn't blueberry them all.
Yep.
If Fitch disappears for longer than a couple of hours, she goes down the list from most scored to least scored.
Okay.
So Zora feels very chipper,
Mm-hmm.
and on her way out, or out of sight of the guy, suppose closing the doors, Zora turns to Jarek. Sorry for asking your help.
No, it's fine. Sorry I
Yes,
couldn't get him to actually spill anything, but
don't worry, but at least we know he's not connected.
yeah, it's a shame. He's fun to fuck with.
He is. We should do more of that to people. I find
Yep.
that entertaining.
Yeah, that it really is. Especially with Vess in the background just slapping that stick in her hand.
Hmm.
I hope this doesn't awaken something in me.
Mm.
So we head off to.
Maybe docks.
He did say the dwarves work the docks, which seems a little questionable, but better than nothing. Is that or a tavern?
Depending on the hour, yeah.
It's night now, given that you came to the city at dusk
Mm-hmm.
and traveled through the city to Valerio.
So the tavern then?
Sure.
Possibly, yes. Closest to docks.
Closest tavern to the docks. Okay. So you go into a tavern called the Five-Legged Octopus.
It's an interesting. Okay.
When Jared just mutters, "Stupid fucking people that don't have legs."
Uh, and in this tavern are a bunch of oars and nets on the walls. In the center is a large table, or a bar, more precisely, a circular bar with 5 ornately carved legs coming out from the underneath of it, and they kind of form seats and benches, all made of wood.
What do you think that the chances are that they just didn't know how to make a table appropriately, so they tried to use the bar name to cover for their bad craftsmanship?
I mean, do you really care?
I mean, they've got to ponder something, right? Don't you ever ponder?
Often, but not about Octa. Yeah. And Vess will walk in and go to the bar and order a drink.
Okay. There's a dwarf behind the bar. Well, in the center of the bar, I guess. Um, circling around, keeping various patrons happy.
I'd like to file an official request with the DM.
Yes.
Going forward, if you mention a dwarf that actually has 3 braids in his beard and black hair and a tattoo on his face, can you just alert us to that?
Please, pretty please.
Because otherwise, we're just going to be like, is this the dwarf?
Oh,
Over and over and over.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. You can make a perception check.
To
We
see
will
if the
all
guy in
make
front of us.
perception
No,
checks.
no,
Okay.
to see around the bar.
Oh, okay.
Can Fitch do that?
I mean, can we all make one, or is this
Two-
one
Can
of
we
those,
all make
like,
one,
Two
or
of
is
you
it?
could.
2 of us?
I would
Two.
like to petition Fitch.
Go ahead, Fitch.
I
I
would
mean,
like to
it's
exclude Zoria.
it's the same as advantage or
Ah,
what'd you roll?
2. 9.
Hmm. And Vess?
Oh no, Jarek rolled already.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack.
He got a
16.
16.
Okay.
16.
Your black-haired, braided, bearded, tattooed dwarf does not appear to be in the bar.
Well, shit. I'm not seeing him, but I guess we can ask around still.
Yes.
We're gonna need a good story to get anybody to give us any information. We look suspect.
Oh, Vess is already at the bar ordering as well.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think our
Yeah,
story
Vess is,
should be, Zoria?
Vess is Vessing.
Mhm.
Yeah. What do you think our story should be?
Dwarf has long lost uncle and Darn that died. He has estate now.
Left him a bunch of money. All
We're
he
going
needs
with
to do is send 20 gold.
We're going with the long lost uncle story.
Maybe.
Friend has
But we should-
chlamydia. This one is
That is-
Dr. Tibbs.
That might. I mean, that's funny, but
It doesn't
Troll
work if you don't
it.
know his name. So
Yeah, we can't get too personal.
no.
People tend to shun those that have disease.
Not wrong.
Cut off from friends and family, easier to isolate.
Tell him Zoria's looking for somebody to fuck. A very particular someone. And she just
Yeah,
thinks that
that's.
one is super attractive.
Yeah, maybe we just do that and make it like her type. I don't see it being
What?
any less viable.
Sheriff, you need to stop talking to Knife.
You're thirsty for a dwarf. You need the dwarf.
No. Bad things happens when dwarfs.
Well, you need to think of something better then.
I thought it was gnomes.
Any thoughts?
Vess,
This is hard without name.
are you ordering anything at the bar, Vess? Just beer.
Oh yeah.
Talking to
Yeah.
him or just getting a beer and leaving?
Getting a beer and hanging out there.
Okay. Drinking with the.
Yeah, like looking at who else is at the bar.
Mhm.
You know, just kind of like, you know, acting
Let's,
like a patron at this point.
Zoria, let's use this as an opportunity.
Yes?
Well, we need to get you better at talking with people, right?
Uh,
So you see that tender over there? Pretty sure if the dwarf we're looking for is in this town, he's seen that dwarf at least once. So what would you do if you wanted
that
to
is
ask him?
racist.
That no, it's not about him being a dwarf. It's about this being a bar near the docks where the dwarves work.
Oh,
Stop focusing on the racism. Focus on what's important. The fact that we're being
Gump,
racist.
Yes.
would locate creature work with what we know about the guy? I will paste the thing in the
I
chat.
got it right here.
Uh,
You are not familiar to it.
but the nearest creature of a specific kind.
Okay.
So I
Limp
could,
dwarf.
in theory, ping on a dwarf with black hair and tattoos.
You can, in theory, ping on a human or a unicorn or a dwarf.
But it says specific kind. So could I go for tattooed dwarf?
Such as a human or unicorn.
Hmm.
So long as you have seen such a creature up close, within 30 feet, at least once.
Hmm. Well, I tried.
So what would you say to that tender if you wanted to get that information out of him?
Zori is just going to look very. What's the word? Concerned is not the word. Just very exasperated for a second.
Mhm.
Puff. Hash. Sigh, I guess, and just walk to
Okay.
the five-legged octopus.
Okay.
And
Next to
is it
Vess.
no? But
Okay.
is the table or the bar normal people height or is it dwarf people height?
Who's being racist now? Dwarves aren't normal people.
No, they're not. Sorry.
Um, it actually has high and low points
Okay.
because the
For
bar is generally full of humans and dwarves.
mm,
Vess is probably talking to a few humans. Um, and we'll come back to in a moment, Zoria.
For the record, Jarek watches Zoria walk off and goes, "Oh shit, I was gonna talk her through it, but All right. I welcome this confidence. Go
Hmm.
her.
So Vess, you're talking to some people at the bar and drinking
Yep.
and enjoying yourself, kind of,
Yeah, I've got alcohol.
right?
I'm enjoying myself.
Mm-hmm. Um, and you don't see your mark anywhere in the room. Um, but how does your conversation go? Or does it?
Um, he'd probably like strike something up if there's somebody nearby that's like not currently engaged in conversation or something.
Okay.
It would be something along the lines of like, I just got into town. What's good? Like, is there work at some place? Is there a place in the docks hiring? Are there
Oh,
opportunities in town? What's the local gossip?
yeah, the docks are always hiring. I mean, ships need boxes moved in, boxes moved out. You can crew on a ship if you're any good, or you can come onto a ship green. I mean, some captains hire greens just to, they're a lesser rate, but teach you up a little bit. Uh, or,
I mean, I'm really not looking to like leave town or anything, but
oh,
while I'm here, make a couple coin.
okay. Well, maybe then like load or unload ships, or
Yeah,
transport
sure.
goods around the city, or
I mean, look, I hear it's kind of like a thing the dwarves generally do. It's not just that though, right? Like there's plenty of people like coming and going from the docks getting work, right?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, people are selling all sorts of stuff. Uh, hauling shit in and out. Um, their docks, it's like a transport hub. I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you.
like is there like someone like anybody there that you talk to and like gets the inn or something? Maybe like a dock
Oh,
master.
yeah, there's a dock master. He deals more with ships. But then if you talk to any of the people with carts and shit, they could probably find you some
Just
work.
any of them?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, come and go.
Oh,
Some might take on an extra hand depending on their cargo, or might take more cargo on depending on an extra hand.
I mean, I was just down in Carcom, and they're all, I mean, beyond the fact that you heard what happened down there.
Yeah, the
But no
fucking
wonder.
goddamn drow are fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
like, no wonder they got fucking run over. They're a bunch of fucking idiots down there. Nobody could even tell me who was hiring or what work to do or anything. They fucking couldn't even tell me what a tiefling looked like?
They're
Fucking idiots.
fucking red, scrawny little sons of bitches, and
Right? They got like horns.
yeah, can't trust them. Some of them I heard are green, blue,
Fucking
purple.
green?
Yeah,
Thought those were fucking
demon
goblins.
born. You can
Damn.
usually tell because they smell fucking terrible.
Bitch
Oh.
nervously sweats in the corner.
I hear they smell like rotten eggs.
Yeah, yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of all
Anyway.
of ours fucking back when Sora happened.
Oh, for sure. You can't
Can't
be
you can't
messing
trust
around with
them.
that shit.
Nah, demon born. They're just bad news, waiting to take over a city and reduce it to ash. Like in poor folk in Sora.
Now we're
Yeah.
seeing what the real racism looks like. Holy shit.
No, so like people up here though, they got more sense on their shoulders. That's why I'm here.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, you gotta have a fucking smart head on your shoulders to be out on a ship. The ones that
I would
don't,
think so.
they end up overboard, do their own stupid brains.
All
I
this
don't know
guide,
much. Go ahead.
nothing. It's an out of character thing.
Well, I don't know much about, actually sailing or anything like that.
Yep.
But, just making my way through town.
Making my way through town.
You know, how
Don't.
you do. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you work at the docks yourself, or you got a different gig?
no, I've got a little boat. I got a fish hauling shit. Take my nets out, do a little bit of sailing, see what I can pull in.
At this point, I'm like, they probably just like small talk for a
Yeah,
while more. Like,
sure.
Bess isn't really like going any specific place. If
Okay.
other people want a crack, like Zoria,
Zoria. Yeah. Yep. All right, Zoria.
Ah,
See
It's
how
go
this
time.
goes. Sure, it gives her a little push.
Zoria
Be free, my child.
confidently walks to the bar, the highest part of it.
Confidently.
Yeah. Sits down. Is there a bartender?
There is. Eventually it gets around to you. Yeah, what are you
She
having?
looks.
God
She
damn,
looks at.
you're fucking big. And red. You're not tiefling, are you?
She looks at him straight in the eyes.
You ain't got
Good
no
three.
horns.
Good 3 seconds. Then just deflates and says, "Get me something strong."
oh,
Uh, dark, clear, just something strong.
Dark.
Yeah, okay. Bends over and reaches down behind the bar and comes up back up with a shot glass of something that is opaque.
The way you said shot glass made me think you were saying shotgun, and I was really worried there for a second.
Heels.
Uh,
the Texas coming out.
yeah. Comes up with a shot glass of something and then pours something opaque into it. Dark, almost black liquid. This here's Wither's blood.
Does it do anything?
It'll put some hair on your fucking everything. It's not for sipping.
Yeah, Zora just downs it. One gulp. How strong is it?
It's potent, and
Mm.
a lot of people around you are like, "Did she just drink that?" Um, and
Oh my god, no.
he just like
Oh,
quickly takes the bottle back and the shot glass and is like,
it's a bottle, right?
it's
It's
a
not a spit
bottle.
bucket.
No,
Okay.
it's a bottle. Uh, you weren't supposed to drink that. Puts it back
No.
down below. You should remain sitting. Make a con save.
Ah, shit. Die says
Can I,
6.
can I make a perception check on this?
Sure, you can make a perception check on this. 6,
Die says 6 plus modifier 8.
8. All right.
1 4.
Okay. You see it happen. Um, Zoria, you may consider yourself poisoned and drunk for the next 4 hours.
Bitch rushes over, squawking like a goddamn chicken.
Uh,
He
what the fuck is this thing?
There's doctor. Oh,
This one, Fitch is making the only fuck. Forgive the perhaps offenses, but he's making the autistic hands. And he
I need
kind of
my
like
gloves.
he points at the guy. This one doctor, and then he turns to Zoria, looks at the man again, turns back to Zoria, and grabs her head in his hands. And he kind of like rotates her head around,
oh god.
kind of not just like he's inspecting it.
Don't worry,
He
I'm
gets in
doctor.
really close. He gets in really close and sniffs her breath,
Mm-hmm.
and then he kind of like peels open an eye.
Yeah, can Zora
Then he
just push him
closes it.
away? Yeah, just like
Make
gently. No, Fitch.
Jarek's just pulling out
No.
a flask at this point and sipping, shaking his head in the background like this is not how this was meant to
Like,
go.
Bess is having a conversation with this Fisher and just like over his shoulder and like
Fitch will at this point put his thumbs in the corners of Zoria's mouth and pry open her mouth.
Oh my god,
Lean
Zora's
in.
pushing Fitch. Zora's
Okay.
pushing Fitch away.
And
Leave me.
Fitch,
Make a
hold on,
grapple
hold
check.
on. As this is happening, he's hissing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make that grapple check. Please,
Zoria?
please, 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 please. I need to pass this.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yes. Acrobatics or athletics?
19.
I will do athletics. No.
Nope. Fitch is
And Zoria is no longer poisoned.
Yeah, Zora will just cough and just go away, Fitch.
still drunk.
No, no doctor.
Still drunk, but not poisoned.
Okay.
And she's gonna turn
Fitch
to
will
the
then
bartender. Oh,
Fitch
okay.
will, at this point, insert a good berry under her tongue and slink away.
Yeah. Zora will remove it, put it on the table. Shh, go away, Fitch. I don't need the doctoring now. I'm fine.
This
Fine.
one says you should say thanks.
Thank you, but I'm fine. I just need to let loose a little bit. Frustrated. She looks at the bartender.
What?
I need help. Not with this. And she just knocks the shot glass, like over.
Hey,
Drunkenly.
easy.
Fitch will, at this point, slink away, upset.
You should treat your friends better there, pal.
He gets in the way. I'm fine. I can handle. Look, I need help.
Most people do after they drink that. Although most people don't drink that.
I will have bottle. It's good party trick. If you can. Take home. But
No,
not that. Not
not for
now.
sale.
Fine. I need something else. Gump, Zora, well, yeah. You'll make me roll appropriately, I suppose, to see how well I can pull this off, but
Hmm?
what's your name?
Oh, my name is Statis.
Status.
Statis.
Status.
Statis.
Status.
There you go.
Jarek once
Rolling
again
with
is in the
it.
background just rubbing his face.
I need help, Status.
That's nice. I'm not gonna fuck you.
Fuck you.
The-
No. Listen to me. I am from court. And I fucked up at the academy. And I've been given shit research that I must complete. Absolutely useless and pointless. But is punishment, and I need to go through. Yes.
Okay, make your deception check at disadvantage.
No longer poisoned.
Drunk.
Let me get better behaved dice.
Are there such a thing?
Well, people are gonna start rolling into the dice jail soon, so this is a d20. Yes, it is. Another one. Okay. Fuck. I rolled an 18 and an 11.
Okay. Treat it as you will.
I'm looking for a useless a line of research. Yes. I need to find, for some reason, people with face tattoos and discover cultural reference or cultural significance behind tattoo. Yes? Yes.
You need to understand the cultural significance behind a tattoo.
Yes. I need to speak. And right now I'm focusing on dwarfs.
Okay.
Culture study. Yes.
Yeah. Turn around.
Yeah.
Look out in
She
the
does.
sea of dwarves. Half of them have tattoos. Go fuck one of them.
Zora just. Zora just. You know how she knocked glass over? She'll swat it away.
It's already gone.
Oh,
He,
fuck.
he grabbed
She'll
it and
swat
fucking
anything.
picked it up.
She'll swat anything she can away and just. You're useless.
Oh, smack the guy next to you, his mug. Like, hey!
No. God, no. No tavern brawl, please. This is already humiliating.
It's not going to be a
The story
tavern
was.
brawl. It's going to be a tavern lightning bolt.
Yeah, it is. You're useless. And Zora will just get up. Kinda wobbly. Just proceed to walk and huff her way out of the tavern. She'll give Jarek a stink eye.
Did you almost call him Edric? What? That was a
Yes.
character you played. How the fuck did you manage that?
I don't know.
She's
His character's
drunk.
drunk.
Don't
Yeah.
ask me. Yeah.
Deep in character.
Mm-hmm.
Jarek will follow Zoria.
Okay.
Can't let her run off alone in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
She won't be very far.
Fitch prevented her from throwing up all over herself tonight.
The night's still young.
Yeah, speaking of Fitch, he will ask Jarek where the market is and flounce off once given directions.
Yeah, Jarek would give him directions.
Okay.
I mean,
We know at this point.
it is like late, right?
Yeah.
Not for the shit Fitch is finding.
Okay.
Touche.
So Fitch.
Oh, by the way, Zora walked off without paying, just
Mm-hmm.
to add insult to injury.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jarek
What
has no way of
Motherfucker.
knowing that.
Sorry. I didn't specify, so
Jarek has no way of knowing that, so I can't
Nope.
really.
Nope.
Wait, would she
Continue.
welcome?
Huh?
She left without paying.
Oh, okay.
sorry, Lucky. Just continue.
Okay.
I'm paying 1 gold for Vesper tonight, if
Sure.
that's okay.
Yeah. Sylvester remains and drinks in the bar with fellow drunks and sailors And dwarves that the more they get drunk, the less they care that Vess is an elf. Some human makes a pass at Vess. I
Man?
don't, yeah, I don't think it goes down very well.
I mean, like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, normally, he's not used to being hit on by men,
Mm-hmm.
but I think he probably, like, doesn't makes it clear that he is not interested.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Alright. Fine. You change your mind, I'll be over there.
I'll be over here not changing my mind.
Fine.
Fine.
Be that way. You're muted.
Some part of me was really hoping that would go a different way because bailing Vess out of jail for clearing out a bar. That sounds like yeah.
I mean, you turn a guy down, if he gets handsy after that, then,
Mm.
shit starts, but turn him down.
You get a haymaker. You get a haymaker. Everybody gets a haymaker.
I mean, Vest does still have, like, his pack and, like, quarterstaff and stuff on
Yeah.
him, looking like a traveler.
Yeah. But Fitch goes to the market at night. It is very empty.
That's
There,
fine.
there are a few food carts selling various things.
I want to find two things.
Okay.
One, I need a little bit of incense.
Okay.
Two, I want to find. I don't know how to say it concisely, so I will say it with many words. So the kind of oddities shop that sells like taxidermy shit, unidentified bits, like an oddities shop that you
Okay.
will find weird fucking crap at.
Okay.
The steeper, the better.
Okay. In the open market, aside from the food carts, there's still one cart that is kind of open. Um, and you can smell the incense before you even see it. Uh, but you approach this table, and next to it sits a little crate, a little old lady, bent and withered, kind of chin setting on her hands on top of a cane, just looking and watching. And on the table are various things. There's a few rolls of herbs of some sort. There's some incense burning. There are a number of types of stones shaped into various shapes. Like
I
pillars of
believe this is the
pillars of
first
quartz
time.
and
I'm
whatnot.
fairly certain this is the first time Fish has spoken to an NPC when there isn't someone else around. So
Sure.
this is going to be interesting.
Uh,
Um,
uh, hello. Uh, can I help you? She's like
Fitch will
squinting.
Fitch will slink close, offer a hand, and smile.
Oh, hi. How are you? What's your name?
This one is fine.
You're fine?
Yes. What gods does this one worship?
I mean, personally, I kind of adhere to Saloon. That's why I'm out here at night. Uh, not that it's like a big deal. Why?
Is there one? Is there one that will? Excuse me. Is there another one that you might recommend? Something less discriminant on races?
I don't know. I didn't really realize Saloon was discriminate.
Saloon is the one of elves, correct?
Not so far as I know. I mean, I just worship Saloon. She kind of takes all people, so far as I know.
Oh, I thought it was elves. Out of character. I'm sorry.
In Carcom, it is an elvish-run temple.
That was my mistake. I thought she was an elvish god. That's just my inexperience as a player showing.
And
Um,
I'm pretty sure that Saloon is not an elvish specific god.
Not really. She is an elf, but I don't think she's
because
very racial.
Right.
yeah, because when Adris reached out for help in both Cord and Koricom, they went to Saloon both times, and so I thought it was an elvish god.
Both
But
times? Okay.
yeah, my
Corellian.
recollection is Saloon both times. Corellian, thank you.
Corellian. Corellian is an
I'm
elvish
so
god for sure.
I am so sorry, y'all. That's my inexperience as a player.
No, it's fine. There are way too many bloody gods.
There's a lot.
That's why I make a point of not even whatever.
Playing a cleric of
Fitch.
Shard.
I knew enough about that one, and I was like, hey, let's make it blasphemous so I don't have to remember any correct law. I can just make it up and it's part of the character now. But anyway, Fitch will hiss a little bit at that, and very bluntly, this one needs a sacrifice to Saloon.
I don't know if she really deals in sacrifices. Um, but maybe try what kind of sacrifice? Like an animal?
Anything works. This one is not picky. And Fitch will dump 30 gold on the counter.
She hears the money more than sees it and turns and kind of like starts pawing through it and feeling some of the coins. You can tell that she's almost blind.
Which is
Um,
why she's so kind to Fitch.
I mean, this is a lot of money. Maybe, I mean, do you want one of these? You want like a quartz obelisk? You can throw it into the sea. But maybe that's more of a sea god thing.
This one doesn't care as long as it is a god and the god answers.
I couldn't tell you. I've never spoken to any of them.
Give this one the tools and this one will find a way.
Okay. Would you like
And
an
incense.
Oh, okay. I mean, here's some incense. How much incense do you need?
It just says a little bit,
Okay.
so
She can get
it
she'll
just says incense.
uh
So maybe like 10 gold worth and then 20
that's a
gold of
fuck ton
sacrifice.
of incense.
I don't give a fuck.
I have like 5 gold worth of incense. And I mean, hell, for 30 gold, you can take all my rocks. I can get more.
It's
Fitch will
Christmas.
excitedly Fitch will excitedly paw through the rocks. He'll put his rock on the counter
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like pick the ones that look closest to it.
Okay. Um, there is some pyrite. Um, have you ever been to like a weird rock shop?
Yup, I used to collect
Okay. Oh,
rocks.
of course you have. Yeah. It's all like the smaller like obelisks and geodes and stuff.
Yeah,
There's
good
a
shit.
there's an
That's not
a
actually good.
yeah. Yeah, it's all very touristy, but it's there. Fitch has a few dozen rocks.
And some
and
incense.
some incense of various shape, color, and size.
Fitch will hiss excitedly as he sorts the little rocks.
Uh-huh.
Throws them into the little baggie that he keeps his rock in. So it's all this big sack of rocks jingling at his belt.
I thought he kept his rock in like a loose-fitting net.
I imagine these rocks are
Significantly smaller.
okay. I'll jam them somewhere.
Yeah, Fitch has pockets, stuff. A backpack.
Lots of pockets.
Yeah.
And Fitch won't say too much else after that,
Uh,
except to just preen over how nice these rocks are.
yeah. If you want more, maybe come back in a week. I'll have to go get some more somewhere.
Fitch nods, hisses, hands the woman a good berry.
Thank you.
Yes. This one will remember you. This one is friend.
What is this?
This one is Fitch.
No, what is this that you gave me?
Food.
Oh. Okay. She
This one is Doctor.
takes it into her mouth, and you can see when she opens her mouth, there are fewer teeth than there are spaces.
You mean fewer gaps than there are teeth?
No, there are more gaps than there are teeth.
That's what I just said. Whatever, she doesn't have a lot of teeth.
She doesn't have a lot of teeth. Thank you. This is
This one's mouth.
pretty good.
This one doesn't have many mouth stones. Maybe
Uh,
Doctor can fix later.
it's something that happens when you get old.
Fitch blinks.
You know,
Yes.
old?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fitch will examine at later time. Have a
Okay.
good night.
You too. Enjoy your stones
And
and your incense and your talking to gods.
Fitch will scuttle back to whatever inn they rented a room from.
Okay. Happy with his haul for the evening.
In case it's not abundantly clear, I'm going to be casting divination.
Yes. Okay.
Fitch gets back to the inn.
Sure. So, Jarek and Zoria are probably there first.
Yeah, Dirk will
Yeah.
try to help Zoria get to the room because I'm sure she'll fight it and won't think it's necessary, but she is drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All the way.
No, I am big, strong woman. Do not need help.
I break
That's
your
exactly what she
dick.
says, yes.
I break your dick.
Yeah. Another time. Come on. You did good talking to people today.
No, I didn't.
You did. You just failed to follow another rule.
What is rule?
Don't drink things strangers give you.
Ugh. People is not strong suit. I don't know how to people. No.
Well, you're gonna have to learn. We can't have you dressing up and going to court and not knowing how to talk to ladies and lords.
Yeah, this gets a reaction from Zoria. You see, she kind of like crumples in a little bit just at the mention of this.
We'll get you there. Luckily, you have me here, an expert at talking to people. He said without an ounce of irony.
I did good before. Then I just fucked up. Why?
Because we have to be bad at things before we get good at them.
That was good before.
Okay, Alfred.
When were you good?
Threatening.
When?
I like what I did with Blario.
That's a different type of talking.
I had fun.
Yeah, it's always fun to threaten people.
But it
It's the
didn't work.
it worked well enough.
I didn't threaten the bar. I should have threatened.
No, you should not have threatened. It's just he didn't have anything worth telling you. That and I mean, he also didn't seem to have the same idea as you did.
Humiliated me. I should break legs.
No, 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 no. We're not just gonna start breaking legs. There's no need to jump there. Here, we've got you to your room. Let's just lay you down.
Zora doesn't refuses to lay. She just sits.
Jericho, watch this for a second. Look at the door. Look at Zoria. Look at the door. Look at Zoria. Sigh and sit on the floor. Okay. Tell me about it.
Zora just looks at Jerry, trying to find the words. And then she just like says in a rather sad tone, I'm not good at this, Jarek.
Well, you've got plenty of time to practice, don't you?
Hmm. Time to act as now. They can't. I'm stuck.
All right, Zoria, you know how you're really good at magic?
Yes.
Yes.
You want to be really good at talking to people too, right?
No.
No?
No.
Well, what do you want to be?
I want to be breaker of legs, but I want to be right now efficient.
Okay.
Or rather, no, it's not the right word. Fucking common. Affecable? No. She says a word in a language you don't understand.
The fuck is a glurtabog?
Effective. Yes.
Glurtabog means
Not,
effective?
not effective.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, like I said, you're good at magic. And you need to get a little bit better with people. That's fine. The problem is that you're way up here, and he holds his hand up above his head, and that's where you want to be with everything. You want to be up here with magic, and up here with talking with people, and up here with taking a hit, and up here with all of the things. He lowers his hand a good margin. He's like, you should probably aim here first.
That is cute advice. Says Pink.
I'm not super good at anything. Well, all right, I'm actually really good in bed, but that's beside the point. I'm not good at most of these things. I'm around here, and he holds his hand about a foot off the ground. But I'm around here with a lot of things.
I need to be better at this point.
Well, we've got time. We'll get you better. It's not going to happen all at once. Probably. I mean, unless you make a deal with some kind of a fallen god or something. But don't do that. That's probably not good.
This is foolish.
Okay, good. We're on the same page. We're not there yet. That's good. Okay. Whew. Okay. Well, why
I
don't you
still
just
want to be Warlock.
silence? Why don't you strip down? I'm gonna leave so you can strip down. Lay down, sleep it off. Tomorrow we'll walk around town. We'll find our little scar face, tattoo face, the short guy. And maybe we can find you some books on how to talk to people too. You're actually really, really good with books. We just need to make sure we get you the right books.
I don't know anymore.
Oh,
Wait,
you haven't.
no.
Hmm?
Go away. You're making me say stupid things.
I think the alcohol is making you say stupid things. Or the poison, whatever the fuck that was you had to drink. And then Fitch did something with you. Just rest it off. You'll be fine. Okay?
Yes.
Good, good. I'm gonna go and I hope you sleep well. And Jarek slides under her bed.
Yeah. Zora just lies down and looks at the ceiling for a while. Eventually, something kind of like X. Well, peck's not the right word. Something just like starts scratching against the window. Jarek hears it open and just fluttering wings.
Fucking owl.
Ooh.
You.
Yeah, it comes down to the floor, kind of like does a tilt of the head to look under.
Yes,
Hoots
you.
once accusingly, and then perches somewhere in the room. And Zora goes to
Fucking.
sleep.
Did we get 2 separate rooms?
That's
No,
Or
normally
one?
pretty
our
much.
MO.
How much was it
Oh,
per
that,
room?
yeah.
Normal room rates.
Oh, 1 copper? Great.
I don't know it off the top of my head.
Um,
I think normal room rates is like 1 gold for a night.
No, that's
For a
fancy.
big fancy
yeah,
room.
like I was gonna say 5
Well,
gold.
yeah, but when Zoria is picking the place, we normally end up going to a big fancy place, so.
Did Zoria
Oh,
make us go to a big fancy place?
She didn't. Zoria's pressed for money.
Ooh. Uh,
Shit, now I know we got it bad when Zoria is willing to slum it.
Lifestyle
2.
expenses. Prices per day. Ooh.
Which room does Fitch try to enter?
Do we have 1 or 2?
Our MO to date's been 2, so I would assume 2.
Dos.
Okay.
I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay.
Let me roll for it.
Low, Jarek and Zorius. High, not Jarek and
5
Zorius.
low.
Okay.
I'm with this.
No, low is Jarek and Zorius.
Was it? I just to put me somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
So, in the night, about
In
an
the dark
hour,
of the night. Sorry.
Fitch will find you.
In the dark
Yes.
of a night, a
Oh
crab will
god, the fucking
come.
good berries like
Yes.
hovering over you while like you just like wake up and there's just Fitch with a good berry.
I
No, it's
love
a
this.
crab with a good berry.
Oh my gosh, I don't know which is worse.
Hmm. Um, so
This is great.
in the night, the door opens and closes quietly. And Fitch, do you sleep under your bed?
No, he sleeps under a pile of leaves that he carts around in a satchel.
In the middle of the room?
In the corner of the room.
Okay. Okay.
You say it like it's normal. Where do you put your pile of leaves? Of course, the corner of the room. Like, duh.
Yeah.
Come on, Gump.
Fitch is the kind of guy to position himself so that his back is always to a wall facing the door.
Ah.
A survivor.
That's something that I do IRL, and it makes me nervous if I cannot see the whole room and the door.
Me
And
too.
Fitch is exactly the
You
same
You're
way.
doing it right now.
speak Chaz's language.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There's a reason this chair is right here.
There's a reason Chaz always pushes me off the bed.
That's
Need
why
that
I
corner.
sleep separate.
As the
But
first
my
line
bed
of
is in the corner.
defense.
That means
This
he
line-
trusts you.
Yeah.
But anyway, Fitch parks his pile of leaves in the corner.
Okay. In the night, Jarek, Fitch opens the door and then makes a lot of rustling noises in the corner, dumping his pile of leaves out of
Jericho
his
poke his
hobo
Jericho-
sack.
Jericho poke his head out to be like, it's another fucking vampire hunter. Oh, hey Fetch.
Fitch will look up just a little bit. Kind of like try and pull the satchel up to hide himself. He's acting like someone has walked in on like someone showering.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like, you can't see me. This is
Is this-
private.
Is this like walking in on you naked? You're acting like when Zoria acts when I walk in on her naked. Is this you being naked, Fitch?
There's a little hiss.
Yeah, I need to learn to
And
speak
Fitch
whatever.
goes invisible. Oh, he hides.
Hides.
He kind of wraps the cloak around himself.
This
And
is
it
not
takes
the Fitch you
on-
are looking for.
And it takes on the texture of the leaves and the wood grain of the wall behind it.
Yep.
And it slinks down slowly into the leaf pile.
Sure.
Just shrugs and curls back under the bed. Okay,
There
sure.
is a surprise hoot when
Don't
he
you start.
disappears. Yeah.
Sure.
Hoots have been accusingly, they have been surprised, angry.
And then
What
Vess
other emotions
returns and goes
Yeah.
to bed alone.
Well, goes to meditation alone, I guess.
Yeah.
Trance.
In bed, I assume.
Yeah, sure.
Might as well be comfortable.
I mean, I got a bed. Might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Vess is just gonna sit on the bed.
Hmm.
I have to feed the gecko, so I'm saying hello with the gecko.
Ah, it's a gecko.
It's a
Okay.
gecko.
Yes.
Oh, what a cutie.
I have to
And
feed her.
we will pick it up with the long rest next time. Thank you all for coming. We hope you had as much fun as we did. And we will come. Let's see you Monday.
And the
Peace.
duck of the night.